السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
الله تعالى وبركاته.
How are you all?
الحمد
Pretty
لله.
good, sir. How are you?
Good, thank you very much. Okay, let me send the link of YouTube live in the group. Okay, perfect. So, we have students, 25 students here. Does anyone of you have any questions regarding the previous chapter? The workbook maybe, if you guys went through it. Wa alaikum assalam. Ayman. Okay, let's start recording. Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala man la nabiyya ba'da. Alhamdulillah, we finished our first and the second chapter. We are going to be starting the third chapter. The third chapter's name is As-Safar. Ad-Dars al-Thalith, As-Safar, which is the travel. We have Kalimatul Dars. We have vocabs of the chapter, which is on the top. We have Ta'biratul Dars, which are expressions. Okay, now let's see. First one to raise the hand gets the chance to volunteer. Make sure the people who raise their hands don't have any background sound or noise. Okay. Okay. Mr. Ali, lower hand. Somebody from the sisters, anybody wants to volunteer? Okay, here we have. Okay, perfect. Assalamu alaikum to Mr. To Mrs. Safiya, and who's the other one I unmuted? Okay, until he speaks. Now we have Kalimatul Dars over here. Yeah, Mr. Ali, yeah, you were the one.
Okay.
Just a second, please.
دائرة تذكرة تفضل رحلة.
Okay.
مساعدة.
Let's do it this way, Mrs. Safiya. I'm going to read the words and we're going to translate it together, okay?
Okay.
So we have the first word as طائرة. طائرة would be airplane. طائرة would be airplane. طائرة would be airplane. Then we have the next word تذكرة. تذكرة would be ticket.
Means ticket.
Excellent. Let's on the students who've been chosen, let's keep it on them because then it's going to become really loud. So Muhammad Ahmad and Mrs. Safiya, you too. I do hear some background noise, Mr. Muhammad.
Yes, sir. Inshallah, you don't.
Okay, if it continues, I'll have to mute you and I'll choose somebody else because then it's going to get disturbance for the other students. It's going to be disturbance. طيب. Now we have طائرة, which is ticket. Airplane. We have تذكرة, which is a ticket. We have تفضل. Now تفضل means when you let's say, welcome somebody. When you say, for example, تفضل Muhammad, have a seat. تفضل عائشة, welcome to my house. So تفضل is basically a way to welcome somebody. Okay, so when you're having dinner in a restaurant and you see your friend, you tell him تفضل, have a seat with us. Okay, so that is تفضل. Then we have the word رحلة. رحلة would be trip. رحلة would be trip. رحلة would be trip. Then we have مساعدة. مساعدة would be help. مساعدة would be help. Some people are saying no voice. Can every, and is it the case for everybody? Two
No,
students wrote no voice. The voice is okay. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Yes, you're audible. All good for me. Perfect then. Okay. Now, let's continue. Musa'ada was help. Now we have the word afwan. Afwan means excuse me. Afwan means excuse me. There's another way of using afwan in the Middle Eastern countries usually, and generally as well. Afwan is used when somebody says shukran. When somebody says thank you, you reply to them as afwan, which is you're welcome. One might ask, what is the difference between tafaddal, which is you're welcome, and afwan, which is also you're welcome? Tafaddal is basically when you welcome somebody to something. As I said, when guests come to your house, you say tafaddal, come in, tafaddal, have a seat. Tafaddal, would you take your XYZ when you're giving it back? But on the other hand, afwan is a reply to thank you or thanks. But generally used, the way it's going to be used in this chapter is going to be as excuse me. So you can have two meanings for the word afwan. Okay. Then we have the word matar. Matar would be airport. Matar would be airport. Somebody wrote in the comments, when do we use ahlan? Because that seems to be, what do you say? You're welcome as well. Ahlan is basically used to say, it's a reply to hello. Okay, so for the students who might not know, here is ahlan. When somebody says marhaba, I say ahlan as a reply to it. But saying you are welcome is like ahlan wa sahlan, just like afwan can be used as ahlan wa sahlan. So afwan is like you're welcome. Ahlan wa sahlan is also like you're welcome. So yeah, ahlan by itself, the word ahlan by itself would mean hello, a response to hello. Okay. Some students are complaining about audio. I'm not sure what's the case. If you're having problems with the audio, kindly join the link that I sent on the group. It's going to be on YouTube. You can watch it on YouTube. Okay, then we have the word matar, we took it. Usbu'. Usbu' would mean week. Usbu' would mean week, as in week of the month. Okay. Usbu' is week. Then we have the word qadim. Qadim can be translated as upcoming. Upcoming. For example, I say usbu' al-qadim, the upcoming week. Okay. If I were to say, let's say, Aina Fatima. Aina is where? Aina Fatima. Where is Fatima? I say Fatima Qadima. Fatima is coming. Or Aina Muhammad. Muhammad Qadim. Muhammad is coming. This is one way to use it as well. Then we have the word finjan. Finjan would mean cup. Finjan would mean cup. Then we
finjan means, kindly repeat it.
You mean the word finjan?
Yeah, the word finjan.
Finjan, finjan, as I said, is cup.
Marhaba.
Okay. Please mute your mics. Okay. Finjan is cup. Ajlisu, marhaba to the one who said marhaba to me. Okay. Ajlisu is I am sitting. The verb ajlisu is I am sitting.
Marhaba.
Can you please make sure the microphones are muted? We don't want to disturb the class. Okay, so again, ajlisu is I'm sitting. The word qitar would be train. The word qitar would be train. We have another verb here, which is ينطلق. ينطلق would mean it leaves. ينطلق would mean it leaves. So I can say ينطلق القطار. The train leaves, for example. Then we have the word سفارة or سفارة, which means embassy. سفارة would mean embassy. Then we have the word هاتف. هاتف would mean phone. هاتف would mean phone. أتمنى. أتمنى is I wish. أتمنى is I wish, or you can also say I desire. I wish would be more closer to the meaning. I wish. Mrs. Ayman, any questions here? Or anybody else? Any questions?
Sir, hello.
Yes.
Go ahead, please.
What is the meaning of finjan?
As I said, finjan is cup. Cup. Cup.
Cup.
It's
Oh,
a cup
okay.
of tea, like
Thank you.
a cup, basically.
Okay.
Finjanu shai, you can say. Finjanu qahwa, cup of coffee.
فنجان البن.
Excuse me, I have a question.
Go ahead, please.
Yes, ajlisu means I'm sitting.
Yes.
So I mean, yes. So it means if you're, it's a present continuous tense always.
Exactly.
Yeah. It starts from
Precisely.
alif and always with dhamma.
Excellent. Let's put it this way. On the right side, right corner of the screen, you would see me writing. The root word is jalasa. Jalasa would mean he sat. The present continuous tense would be ajlisu. Ajlisu, adding an alif at the start would make it present continuous tense. I would be the doer of the action jalasa, which would make it I am sitting. Okay? I am sitting. Now let's go through the words real quick for the students who just joined. We have the first word as طائرة, which was airplane. Then we have تذكرة, which is a ticket. تفضل is you are welcome. Then we have over here رحلة, which is trip. We have مساعدة, which is help. عفوا is excuse me. And another way of using it is when somebody gives you something, like when somebody says thanks to you, you say afwan, which is you're welcome. Okay. Matar is a plane. I'm sorry, an airport, my bad. Matar is an airport. Usbu' is week. Qadim is either upcoming or coming. As I said, I can say Muhammad Qadim. Muhammad is coming. Or I can say Usbu' al-Qadim, the upcoming week. The word finjan is a cup. You can say finjanu shai, finjanu qahwa, a cup of tea, a cup of coffee. Ajlisu is I am sitting or I sit. So you can use present continuous tense, you can use present simple tense based on the context of the sentence. We have the word qitar, which is train. We have the word yantaliqu, this is a verb. It would be it leaves. Sifara would be embassy. Hatif would be phone. Atamanna would be I wish. So these were the vocabs, which are the kalimatul dars. Now we have ta'birat ad-dars. Ta'birat ad-dars would be expressions of the chapter. Ta'birat ad-dars would be expressions of the chapter. First one, jawaz al-safar. First one is jawaz al-safar, which is passport.
Passport.
Next one, min fadlik. The expression min fadlik would mean please. Somebody is writing atamanna means I hope. No, atamanna is I wish. Okay. Min fadlik means please. لو سمحت would be if you don't mind. لو سمحت would be if you don't mind. لو سمحت would be if you don't mind.
So can you please repeat the meaning of man fadalak?
Min fadlik would be
Min fadlik.
please. Min fadlik would be please. Min fadlik would be please. Okay. بكل سرور. بكل سرور would mean with pleasure. بكل سرور would mean with pleasure. شكرا على. شكرا على would mean thank you for. شكرا على would mean thank you for, and you can add you can complete the sentence with words. For example, what's the word help? Does anybody remember the word help that we took from the word
مساعدة.
مساعدة? Excellent, all of you, good job. You can say شكرا على المساعدة, thank you for the help. Okay. Then we have the next one, Insha'Allah. Insha'Allah would be if Allah wills. Next one, هل أستطيع. هل أستطيع is can I. هل أستطيع is can I. Can I XYZ. We can add verbs or sentence after that as well, which we would see how they've used it in the textbook. هل أستطيع is can I. Then we have محطة القطار, which would be train station. محطة القطار would be train station. Just for your information, the word محطة can be used as station as well. So it can be bus station, train station, XYZ station. طيب, محطة القطار here is train station. Let's go through the vocab real quick. I mean the expressions. جواز السفر is passport. من فضلك is please. لو سمحت is if you don't mind. بكل سرور is with pleasure. شكرا على is thank you for. هل أستطيع would be can I. And محطة القطار would be train station. Clear? Clear. Now, let's go through the dialogue over here. Let me play the audio. I want you all to keep your mics muted at all circumstances.
استمع واقرأ.
I'm going to play the audio twice, okay? I want you to listen to it once real close, second time also real close. Try looking at the words that we've taken in the expressions and the words in the vocabs and the expressions. All of them are being used here. To give you a heads up, we have muwaddaf. Muwaddaf means employee. So we have one muwaddaf. We have the second muwaddaf. So we have two muwaddafs over here, two employee or personnel in the airport. Okay, now playing it.
استمع واقرأ.
تذكرة الطائرة وجواز السفر من فضلك. تفضل. كم حقيبة معك؟ معي حقيبة واحدة.
أعطني جواز السفر لو سمحت.
بكل سرور. تفضل.
حسن، رحلة سعيدة.
شكرا.
trip. खुशी वाली trip.
استمع واقرأ.
تذكرة الطائرة وجواز السفر من فضلك. تفضل. كم حقيبة معك؟ معي حقيبة واحدة.
कितने बैग है तुम्हारे साथ?
أعطني جواز السفر لو سمحت.
بكل سرور. تفضل.
حسن، رحلة سعيدة.
شكرا.
Okay, Muhammad, your mic was unmuted and other students were having a problem with that. Muhammad, please make sure your mic is switched off. Do you want me to play the audio again? Okay. طيب, I need a volunteer. Mrs. Afreen, Afreen Qureshi, go ahead. Unmute yourself. I'll take you. And one more. Burju. Go ahead, please.
Yes.
Okay, just a second. Hold up. Okay, let's go. Go for the first one, Al-Muwaddaf. Mr. Burju, go ahead, please.
تذكرة الطائرة
Mhm.
وجواز السفر من فضلك.
Okay. تذكرة الطائرة. The word تذكرة الطائرة, we took it in the vocabs. The word تذكرة الطائرة means tickets. Okay. Then we have وجواز السفر. جواز السفر is passport.
Passport.
Excellent. What is the meaning of wa over here?
And
Excellent. Good job. So تذكرة الطائرة and passport. من فضلك is an expression which is please. So the موظف says
تذكرة الطائرة وجواز السفر من فضلك.
passport. Sorry, tickets and passports, please. Okay. The next student is
سمية.
yeah, go ahead, please.
تفضل.
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 تفضل would mean here you go. As in when you're giving something to somebody, we said تفضل would be here you go, have it. Then Burju, go ahead. موظف.
كم
حقيبة معك?
كم حقيبة معك? Now, how many bags do you have?
With you.
كم. How many? كم would mean how many. Okay. Now, حقيبة would be a bag. Now here we have مع. مع would mean with.
With you.
مع would mean with. Adding ka at the end would mean with you. So how many bags are with you, or how many bags do you have? And as long as the meaning is meeting the context of the sentence, then it's correct. You can always paraphrase. How many bags do you have? How many bags are with you? And so on and so forth. Okay. Next student, read the next one, please.
معي حقيبة واحدة.
Go ahead, معي.
معي حقيبة واحدة.
معي حقيبة واحدة. Now, in the first class, we said that when we add the alphabet ya at the end of a noun, that noun becomes mine. For example, qalam, if I were to say qalami, it would mean my pen. If I were to say, let's say, hatif, which is a phone, if I add ya at the end, it would be hatifi, which would mean my phone. Kitab, kitabi. Here they've used ma'a, which was with, plus a ya at the end would mean ma'i, which is with me. So ma'i haqibatun wahida. I have one bag. Okay.
أعطني جواز السفر لو سمحت.
Okay, Burju, go ahead, please.
أعطني جواز السفر لو سمحت.
أعطني over here means give me. The word, the tense, أعطني is a command form. Give me. What is the موظف asking? جواز السفر, which is a passport. Perfect. لو سمحت was
Please.
if you don't mind. Please is من فضلك. لو
Oh.
سمحت is if you don't mind. Good job. Next student.
Should I?
Go ahead please.
Okay. بكل سرور تفضل.
Okay. بكل سرور would be with
With pleasure. With
Yes.
pleasure. And تفضل means thanks or something.
Yes, تفضل would mean, no, تفضل wouldn't mean thanks. تفضل would mean here you go, as in take it. When you give somebody something, for example, you went to a restaurant, you had your dinner, and when you go to the counter, you give them money, and when they give you the receipt, they go like تفضل. Or when you give them money, you go like تفضل. Here you go, have it in that context. Okay. Then we have
حسن
حسن رحلة سعيدة.
excellent, حسن, which is good, nice, good or nice. رحلة سعيدة. رحلة is trip. سعيدة is
Have
happy.
a nice journey.
Have a nice journey, have a nice trip, happy journey, happy trip, and so on. Next one is
شكرا.
which is thank you or thanks. Now let me play the audio once more. Any questions? Ask me once the audio is done.
استمع واقرأ.
تذكرة الطائرة وجواز السفر من فضلك. تفضل. كم حقيبة معك؟ معي حقيبة واحدة.
أعطني جواز السفر لو سمحت.
بكل سرور. تفضل.
حسن، رحلة سعيدة.
شكرا.
Okay, moving forward. I assume no questions here. Somebody.
Give me.
أعطيني, somebody said أعطيني would mean give me. أعطيني is give me. لو سمحت is if you don't mind.
Yes, sir. Atini will make it in a continuous tense or not?
It would make it a command form. أعطيني is a command form. Give it to me. Like that. But then when you say لو سمحت, then you're using it in a polite form. Okay? Like give me, please. But if you just say أعطيني, it's like give me. Okay. Moving forward, we have over here. First sentence. لو سمحت. أعطني
If you don't mind.
القلم. تفضل. لو سمحت أعطني القلم. تفضل. Now, أعطني لو سمحت again is if you don't mind, then the person says أعطني القلم. Give me the pen. The person in front of him would say تفضل, like here you go, have the pen. Okay, so just saying أعطني القلم is a command form and a bit unpolite. But if you want to make it polite, you say لو سمحت. If you don't mind, give me the pen. The person replies تفضل, here you go. Number 2, we have من فضلك, please. أريد فنجان قهوة. Now, we have a verb here. أريد would mean I want. أريد is I want. Okay. أريد فنجان قهوة. I want a cup of coffee. Now, من فضلك, please, I want a cup of coffee. You can also say أريد فنجان قهوة من فضلك, or من فضلك أريد فنجان قهوة. Moving forward, أعطني جواز السفر. Give me the passport. لو سمحت, if you don't mind. The answer is بكل سرور, with pleasure. Then we have شكرا, thank you. على المساعدة, thank you for the help. Thank you for the help. You can say شكرا على الطعام, thank you for the food. And so on with the examples basically. عفوا. Let me choose a person from the participants. Hussein Al-Khadimi, tell me what is the meaning of the sentence. عفوا أين المطار? Unmute yourself.
Excuse me. Where is the
Airport.
Where is plate?
Where's the airport? The word
Airport,
matar
student.
would mean airport. Excuse me,
Okay.
where's the airport? Good job. Now we
Thank you.
have araka ghadan, insha'Allah. Araka ghadan would mean I will see you tomorrow, insha'Allah.
Once more.
Araka ghadan, I will see you tomorrow. The word ghadan here means tomorrow. Araka is a verb. Araka,
Okay.
I will see you. If I'm talking to a woman, araki ghadan. Araka ghadan, I will see you tomorrow, inshallah. Ila al-liqa is see you soon. If you remember, ila al-liqa, we've taken this in the first chapter in the expression ila al-liqa meant see you soon
See you
or
soon.
see you later. One might ask, what is the difference between araka and ila al-liqa? The difference is araka would be a verb, ila al-liqa would be an expression. Can we use them interchangeably? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Mrs. Burju, go ahead with number 8, please. Ma'a salama,
مع السلامة.
which would be
Goodbye.
goodbye. Excellent. Ma'a salama would be goodbye. Well done, all of you. Okay.
Excuse me, I have a question
Mhm.
regarding araka ghadan.
Okay, go ahead.
Araka, I will. So it's, I mean, it's in future.
Well, see, let's say for example, so what's your, so for example, if I'm speaking to Muhammad and I ask Muhammad, what's your plan tomorrow? He said, I'm cooking tomorrow. I'm planning to cook tomorrow. So you see, present continuous tense, I've used it as a future tense as well. I'm cooking in the evening today. I'm in afternoon, it's 2 p.m. right now. I'm saying I'm cooking in the evening today. Basically, I'm making a plan for the evening, but yet I use present tense. So that is done as well sometimes in the Arabic language.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay.
Jazakallah.
Wayak. Okay. Somebody asked, just a second, somebody did say something. So expression is not a verb. Some expressions are verbs, some expressions are not verbs. Like most of the expressions that we've taken so far are nouns, or just basically 2-3 words mixed up and then become into expressions. Now, we have uktub at-ta'bir, right? The expression al-munasib. Munasib is appropriate. Fil firagh, in the blanks. We have the first one, tafaddal, we said was welcome. Law samaht is if you don't mind. Ma'a salama, goodbye. Afwan, excuse me. Ila al-liqa, see you soon or see you later. Now, we have over here, uridu ba'da sukkar. Uridu ba'da sukkar. Now, the translation for uridu we said was I want. Ba'da would mean some.
Some sugar.
Sukkar would mean sugar. Uridu ba'da sukkar. I want some sugar. Okay. So what do you think the answer would be? The person who said some sugar.
لو سمحت.
لو سمحت.
لو سمحت أريد بعض السكر. Excellent job. Perfectly done. Going to the next sentence, we have أعطني. أعطني we said was give me. القلم من فضلك. Give me the pen, please. The answer for that would be
تفضل.
تفضل.
تفضل. Good job. What is تفضل and what would the meaning of تفضل be here? Here you go. Have it. Take it in a welcoming way. Remember this. أنا مسافر. I am a traveler or I'm traveling.
مع السلامة.
مع السلامة. Good job. Perfectly done. Now, remember in the first class, we said that as soon as you see hal at the start of a sentence, understand that this is going to be a question. Hal at the start of a sentence would make it a question. Now, 2 ways to answer a question that has hal. You either say na'am or you say la. La is no, na'am is yes. So what is the question here? It says, هل أستطيع, can I, as we took in the expression, أن أجلس هنا. هنا is here.
Can I sit here?
Can I sit here? The answer is نعم. تفضل. For example, you are at a bus station or at a train station. You see somebody sitting, you say, هل أستطيع أن أجلس هنا? Can I sit here? And then the person says, yes, have a seat. Here you go. Take your place. Okay. So what's the answer to this?
عفواً.
عفواً. هل أستطيع أن أجلس هنا? Good job. Last one. أراك في الدرس القادم. أراك I said was I will see you. Good job. إلى اللقاء. أراك would be I will see you. في in الدرس is the lesson. القادم we said was upcoming. So I'll see you in the upcoming lesson. Good job, all of you. Perfectly done. Excellent. If no questions, let's move forward. Let's not make up questions. If you have questions,
I just
go ahead,
excuse me,
please.
sir. I just want to know about ilal liqa. I'm a little confused.
إلى اللقاء. See, okay. إلى اللقاء, as I said, إلى اللقاء was see you soon. It's an expression.
See you soon. Okay.
Or see you later.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody else? Somebody was going to ask something else.
Assalamu alaikum.
Go ahead, please. Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Tafadhal.
What does ma'as-salama means?
Goodbye.
Jazak.
Okay, moving forward. Playing the audio here. I want everybody's mic on to be on mute, please. We don't want other students to get disturbed. All of you, mic's mute. When you have a question, unmute.
استمع واقرأ.
هل سافرت بالقطار يا أبي؟
نعم.
من أين ينطلق القطار؟
من محطة القطار.
أتمنى أن أسافر بالقطار يا أبي.
إن شاء الله.
Once more.
استمع واقرأ.
هل سافرت بالقطار يا أبي؟
نعم.
من أين ينطلق القطار؟
من محطة القطار.
أتمنى أن أسافر بالقطار يا أبي.
إن شاء الله.
Okay, now al-ibn and al-ab. Ibn is the son, al-ab is the father. Now the son asks, hal. As soon as you see hal in your mind, when you see hal would be a question. The answer for that would be either yes or no. Now, here the person is saying safarta. Safarta means, before I translate this, before anybody translates it, let's go through the root word. The root word would be safara. Good job. Safara would mean he traveled. The verb safara, the root word safara would mean he traveled. But then if I add the alphabet ta with a fatha on top of it, it would mean you traveled. So the question here is, هل سافرت بالقطار يا أبي? Did you travel with train or by train, oh my father? Okay, the ya over here points towards the boy saying as in my father, points towards my. So هل سافرت بالقطار يا أبي? Did you travel by train, oh my father? Remember something, all means of transportations, ship, plane, train, bus, all are going to have B. بالسيارة with car, بالطائرة with plane, بالقطار, بالحافلة, and so on and so forth. Father says, نعم, yes. The son asks out of curiosity, من أين? Min is from, أين is where, ينطلق القطار. The train leaves. From where does the train leave? Or where does the train leave from? The father says, من, from محطة القطار, from the train station. From the train station. The son says, أتمنى أن أسافر بالقطار يا أبي. I wish to travel with train, oh my father. The father says, Inshallah. Let's play the audio once more. And if you have questions, let's go through them.
استمع واقرأ.
هل سافرت بالقطار يا أبي؟
Mute your mics, please.
من أين ينطلق القطار؟
من محطة القطار.
أتمنى أن أسافر بالقطار يا أبي.
إن شاء الله.
Okay. Any questions, please?
No, sir.
ينطلق. The meaning of ينطلق?
Okay. ينطلق would mean it leaves. In this context, it leaves. Okay. Let's consider something. Let me give you an extra information here. A bullet. When you shoot a bullet, what happens to it? Does it go like this, like this? Does it take a walk in the park, and then does it go to its point of with the place where you hit? No, it moves directly straight without any disturbance. ينطلق here would mean in the same context, moving towards one direction directly. ينطلق القطار. Sometimes we use it, sometimes people use it as well. أنطلق من العمل. I'm leaving from work. When I'm leaving from work, I'm coming directly to the point where it's required. The word ذهب is used as well, which is he went. So أذهب إلى عمل, أذهب إلى بيت, أرجع, I return, and so on and so forth. Here ينطلق would mean it leaves. Let's keep it simple.
Can you translate the second line, second last line again?
أتمنى أن أسافر
أتمنى
بالقطار يا أبي يا أبي أتمنى I wish أن أسافر to travel بالقطار with train oh my father. Third sentence.
What is the meaning of hal, please?
What is the meaning of
safarta?
hal? Would mean, okay, hal would be a question. Now understand, hal can, the meaning of the word hal can change based on the context of the sentence. Here we would translate it as did you travel? Okay. Here
Okay.
it would mean
Sir, what
did you
is
travel? Just a second. Hal safarta would mean did you travel? But if I were to say hal anta Muhammad, hal anta Muhammad, are you Muhammad? You see what happened? We used do here and we used are over there. Based on the context, the hal, the meaning of the hal would change. So what is what? Somebody
that's a bit difficult. Yeah. Can you
No,
give
no,
more
it's- no,
examples? Sir?
just a second. It's not difficult. It's just that based on the question. For example, if I were to say, what's your name? The questioner.
هل
No, what's
أنت
your name?
سماع what
ما اسمك
Yeah, your name.
أنا أمي حمزة.
Hamza. So if I were to say, هل أنت Hamza? هل أنت Hamza? Are you Hamza? If I were to say, هل أنت Khalid? Are you Khalid? But if I use it with a verb like this over here, هل سافرت? It would mean, did you travel? Trust me, it's easy.
Okay.
When you see more examples, it's going to become easier.
With the noun, we say anta and anti.
We can say
Right?
هل
And
أنت,
with the
هل
verb,
أنت. We can say, yeah.
with the verb, it means did you, and with the noun, it means are you, right?
Okay, but we also studied in the expressions. We said that هل أستطيع, can I? So you see هل, the meaning of هل is over there, can. So there's no hard rule that's going to be either did or are.
It's just a question.
Yeah, basically just a question. That's why I said that's what I'm emphasizing on. As soon as you see hal, understand that's the question, and you're going to see a question mark at the end. Okay, next one. Any other question here?
So what is the meaning of an? Atamanna an.
Okay, here and just for now, keep it as two. Atamanna an, I wish to travel. There's some words, there's some verbs in the English language as well that require like helping words. I want to eat, for example. You can't say I won't eat, get it? So you have to say to. In Arabic as well, you have some verbs that need helping words.
Okay.
Okay, now we have some words here. Let me read them out. We have fataha. Fataha is a root word, okay? Fataha is a root word and it means he opened. Fataha is he opened. Let's see. Burju, can you translate this and tell me I opened for Fataha? How would I say that?
Can I translate it?
Iftah.
Iftah.
Burju, no, just a second. I asked Mrs. Burju.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know.
Iftah nafiza.
Iftah would be the command form. Remember something. When I ask past tense for myself, all you have to do is add the alphabet ta at the end of the root word and put a dhamma on top. So fataha would become fatahtu. I opened. Akala, he ate. Akaltu would be I ate. Shariba, right side of the screen.
شربت.
Sharibtu. Excellent. Okay. Let's say akhadha. Akhadha. If I want to say I took, akhadhtu. Okay. If I'm talking to a guy, I can say anta fatahta, anta akhadhta, anta sharibta. If I'm talking to a
فتحت
female,
نافذة.
fatahtu nafidha. If I'm talking to a female, I would say anti fatahti. You opened. Go ahead. Next one. Next question. No question. Okay. Now we have miftah. Miftah is key. Then we have kharif. Kharif would mean, anybody?
Autumn.
Summers?
No, autumn. Autumn. The season autumn. Then we have the next word over here. Mihfadah. Mihfadah would mean wallet. Mihfadah would mean wallet.
Wallet or purse?
Sure. Yeah, okay. Somebody says, why do we say he opened instead of just saying opened? Because understand, all of the root words, if I say akala, shariba, fa'ala, dhahaba, akhadha, all of them are going to have the pronoun he in the past tense. He opened, he drank, he went, he cried, he walked, and so on and so forth. All of them, all of the root words. Okay, mihfadha was wallet. Then we have,
if we add ta zabar in the end of fataha, will it make you open, or we have to write
fatahta. It would make it fatahta as in you open. Good job for masculine. But if it's a woman, I would say fatahti.
For women in fatah, ta for men.
Okay, so let me write that down on the top part. Fatahta. This is for masculine. Okay, but if I'm using it for a woman, I would say fatahti. Clear? Fatahti for woman. So fatahti, anti fatahti al-bab. Aisha, anti fatahti al-bab. Aisha, you opened the door. Muhammad, anta fatahta al-bab. Muhammad, you opened the door. Ana fatahtu al-nafidha. I opened the window. We'll be learning this in, a bit more and more with time, inshallah. Because I don't want you guys to become, I don't want you to be completely alien to this topic when the time actually comes. So I'm giving it to you in bits and pieces. So, yeah. Rufuf over here would mean shells. Shells.
Plural.
Yes, good job. Plural of what?
Raf.
No. Plural of the word shelf, which would make it shells. Moving forward, fa'r. Fa'r. Fa'r would mean rat.
Thawr.
Fa'r would mean rat. Fa, there's a hamza there's a sukun on the hamza.
We have to make it a plural.
No, we don't have to make it plural. Fa'r, no,
Okay.
I'm just giving you vocabs. Saif. Saif means summer.
Summer.
Excuse me, plural of rufuf.
Come again?
Plural of rufuf.
That is the plural of rufuf. This is the plural.
Okay. Singular?
We'll learn it in a bit. On this page. The 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth example is the one that you're asking. In a bit. Step by step. Now we have the sentence. فاز الفريق بالكأس. Now, I want your 100% attention here. Remember, this is the root word. فاز. فاز would mean he won. The meaning of the root word faza is he won. Okay. Now we have, mute your mics, please. Now we have al-fariqu. Al-fariqu would mean the team. Now, since we have a noun, since we have a verb, the root word here, faza, we need to see if there's a doer for this specific action. What's the action? Faza. So if we have a noun that follows the root word and that noun has a dhamma or pesh, in other words, then we call that noun the doer of the action. Once again, when we have a root word like this one here, and then when we have a noun that follows it, and if that noun has a dhamma like this one here, then this noun is the doer of this action. So faz al-fariqu would mean the team won. Faz al-fariqu would mean the team won. If instead of fariq we had Muhammad, we would say faza Muhammadun. So Muhammad won. Bil ka'si is the cup. The team won the cup. When I say cup, just like the World Cup, for example. You can't say finjan, by the way. Finjan is what we learned. You can't say faz al-fariqu bil finjan. The team won a cup, the cup that you use for coffee. So that's incorrect. Moving forward.
في الصف طاولة كبيرة.
في الصف طاولة كبيرة. في is in. الصف.
في الصف طاولة
Class.
كبيرة.
Class. The word صف would mean class. في الصف in the class. طاولة is table or desk. Here's the one. طاولة. طاولة كبيرة. طاولة is feminine in gender. Hence the noun, hence the adjective is going to be feminine gender as well. So we say kabiratun. Instead of kabir, we said kabiratun. Why? Because tawilatun is feminine gender. So we say kabiratun is going to be in feminine gender as well.
فتح فادي النافذة.
فتح, root word, fadi, النافذة. فتح فادي النافذة. Fadi opened, past tense, the window. فتح فادي النافذة. Fadi opened the window.
Sir,
Nafisa.
Fadi is the doer of the verb fataha.
Yes.
So why there is not zamma?
Some nouns, for example, when I say Fataha Muhammad, okay? Fataha Ahmad, sometimes I don't write the dhamma on top of it. But all nouns, for example, all nouns, all names, my bad, have a dhamma on top of it. For example, you say Husaynun, we say Rizwanun, we say Khalidun, we say Muhammadun, and so on and so forth with the names. All of them have either one dhamma or two dhammas on top of them. Okay?
Okay.
Nafisa mean?
Window. Nafida. Nafida would mean window.
Sir,
Yes.
so why why when there's there is two dhammas and one dhamma? Why there's this difference?
Well,
Why not always two dhammas or one dhamma?
Well, let me give you a simple answer for that. Have you heard of al? Have you heard of al? So when al is added, when al is added to a noun, the tanween drops. Okay, so here we have tawilatun, right? But if I were to add al over here, it would become tawilatu. That's it.
Okay.
Al and tanween, they don't exist together. But all nouns, they have, generally they have tanweens. But when you add an al to it, the tanween drops. Simple answer.
Okay.
We have al. Okay, the question asked, what if I didn't have al over here? Would this be firashu or firashun? Firashun, right? Exactly. But when I have al, I don't add that. So the sentence here is
الفراش نظيف.
الفراش نظيف. The mattress is clean. The mattress is clean.
Sure, that's two tanween, like two dhammas.
Yes.
But there is al There is al. Okay, when al comes with nazif, then we drop the dhamma.
Yes.
Right.
For example,
Oh,
yes.
thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
الدفتر على الرف.
الدفتر على الرف. الدفتر. The notebook. على, on, raf. Somebody asked, what's the singular for the word shelves? Here's the singular. Raf means a shelf. Now, الدفتر على الرف. The notebook is on the shelf.
المفتاح قديم.
المفتاح قديم. المفتاح قديم. The key is old.
السفارة مغلقة.
السفارة مغلقة. Safara, we said, was the embassy. مغلقة would be closed. The embassy is closed. Now, Abirah Saqib, can you unmute yourself for a second? Okay. What is the word restaurant, Abirah? Only Abirah is going to answer that. Abirah? Okay. How about Hussein Al-Khadimi? What's restaurant?
Al-mat'am.
Mat'am. Good. Now, if I were to say the restaurant is closed, how would I say it?
Al-mat'amu mughlaqun.
Excellent. We would remove the ta marbuta and we would say mughlaq. Why? Because mat'am is masculine in gender. As-safara is feminine in gender. Hence, we add mughlaqa here. But mat'am is masculine in gender. So we just say mughlaq. Maktab, the word maktab. Maktab means office. If I want to say the office is closed, I would say al-maktabu mughlaq. Al-maktabu mughlaq. But since safara is feminine gender, we say mughlaqa. Okay.
أحب فصل الصيف.
أحب فصل الصيف. I love
Summer.
the summer season. Fasl would mean season. Somebody says maktab is not library. Maktaba with a ta marbuta at the end would make it library. But without the ta marbuta, it would be office. So maktab is office. Maktaba is library. Here, أحب فصل الصيف. I love the summer season. Season is fasl. Summer is saif. So summer season.
يقرأ فريد الصحيفة.
يقرأ فريد. Now remember what I said at the start. We have a verb. The verb is يقرأ. The meaning of the verb يقرأ is he is reading. يقرأ is he is reading. Now when we have a noun after that, and that noun has a dhamma or two dhammas, then that would mean this noun is the doer of the action, which is at the start, which would mean Farid is reading a sahifa. Sahifa is newspaper. Once again, we have a verb, we have a noun. If the noun that follows the verb has a dhamma or two dhammas, which is a tanween, then understand that that noun is going to be the doer of the action that is there, which is yaqra over here. So Farid is reading the newspaper. Does anybody have a question on what the term doer means in English? If somebody does, I'll explain it. Is everybody clear with the term doer? Good, as expected.
Sir, can we also write Iqra?
No, Iqra would be command form. Iqra would be command form. I would say Iqra ya Muhammad. Read, O Muhammad. Iqra ya Khalid. Read, O Khalid. Qara'a would be the root word. Qara'a.
I'm asking actually difference between Yaqra and Iqra.
That's what I said. Yaqra is he's reading. Iqra is the command form. Iqra is read, like read basically. I can't say اقرأ فريد صحيفة. I can't say اقرأ محمد صحيفة. I would just say اقرأ يا فريد. O Farid, read O Farid. اقرأ الصحيفة يا فريد. Is okay.
الهاتف يرن.
الهاتف يرن. The phone is ringing. The phone is ringing.
Sir,
Go ahead,
is
please.
phone masculine or feminine? It's masculine.
What's your opinion on it? What do you think it is?
I think it's masculine. That's why we
Because-
didn't put ta marbuta.
Excellent job. Excellent answer. You've answered the question. When we have ta marbuta at the end of a noun, then that means that that noun is feminine in gender. Clear?
Okay.
Good job. وياك. Next one.
الغرفة فارغة.
الغرفة is the room. فارغة would be empty. Now understand this. The word فارغة is feminine gender. Why? Because the room is feminine gender. But if I were to say, for example, المكتب فارغ, the office is empty, I wouldn't use فارغة. I would use فارغ. المطعم فارغ. The restaurant is فارغ. الصف, which is here, the one that we took in the second one, الصف فارغ. The classroom is empty. But since this noun is feminine gender, we say فارغة as feminine gender.
Sir, I have again a question. Sorry.
Go ahead, that's okay. Questions help other students.
We got a ta marbuta at end of gurfa too. So does that indicate that that word is feminine? And do we, place a ta marbuta at the end of feminine words?
No, we don't place them. See, some nouns automatically have ta marbuta at the end of it. For example, we have the word haqiba. Okay, haqiba is bag. This automatically, by default, it has a ta marbuta at the end. Haqiba. Sayyara, for example.
Do all feminine words have ta marbuta at the end?
Most of them, maybe 95%, 99%.
Okay, great.
There are some exceptions where you don't have a ta marbuta, but that noun is still feminine in gender. We're not gonna get into that though. Let's keep it simple. Consider this. There's a rule in Arabic. No, verbs can be made into feminine. Yes. Consider this rule. Every noun is masculine until proven feminine.
Okay.
Every person is innocent until proven guilty. Every noun is masculine until proven feminine.
Okay.
And how do we prove a noun is feminine? One of the signs is that we have a ta marbuta at the end, like this one here.
And another question. You read like mughlaqa. Mughlaqa. Ghalat means closed. So
Sorry. Go ahead.
So do we why did we place that mo?
What do you mean? Why did I say mughlaqa?
Does that
Mughlaq is
indicate like we made it into a past tense by placing mo, mughlaqa?
Okay, so your
Ghalaq
question
closed,
is,
right?
okay, I understand where you're getting to. You're saying there's a dhamma over here in mughlaqa. Now the thing is, I mentioned that when we have a verb, keep this in mind, when we have a verb and at the end of that verb we add the alphabet ta, and on that ta there's a dhamma. Okay, now this is going to show that the doer of the action is me. This is only added at the end of a verb, not at the end of nouns. Okay, not all nouns, not nouns that have dhamma doesn't mean that they're in past tense. These are normal nouns. Do not confuse them with verbs. Okay.
Okay.
So we have shariba, for example.
Mughlaqa is a noun.
Yes.
Mughlaqa is a noun. It's not a verb.
No, it's a noun. Verbs don't have ta marbuta at the end, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Good. Okay.
النقود في المحفظة.
النقود is the money. في is in. المحفظة would be the wallet. The money is in the wallet. The money is in the wallet. Easy?
Got it.
Everybody's sleepy today. Nobody's answering. Nobody's making noise. Okay.
No.
طيب, now we have, let me give you the quick an overview of how chapter 3 workbook is. As-Safar, here you have to match the followings. Okay. Right top is match the following. Left top is basically you have sentences and you have to match them with the ones in the picture. This is homework for you guys in your workbook. You have the workbooks. Right side bottom, we have al-qitaru fi. You have to choose the word. حقيبة, مطار, محفظة, محطة, صف. القطار في محطة. Good job.
محفظة.
Oh, somebody said in the wallet. القطار where? محفظة?
No, sir. What is Chicago?
What is قطار? Oh, قطار is train, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right side top, left side top, you don't have to do it because they have headphones. Headphones mean that you have to listen. Okay, sir, you are explaining perfectly, but this worksheet is a little hard than the previous ones. I don't think so. If you sit with it, if you spend time on it, it's going to be very easy. Trust me. I've been through that path. Now, right side bottom, choose the words from the box here. What we can do is
I have
maybe...
one question.
Go
Sorry,
ahead,
sir.
please.
Sir, I have one question. Flus, normally in Arabic states, normally for money we're using a flus.
Yes.
Flus.
Yes.
We're using for money this one also?
Yes, you can say this one as well.
Last one, this last word is you asking money is in a wallet.
Yes. Yeah, I understand the
Flus
question.
we're
You're
using
saying,
also?
I understand. You're saying you have the word fulus and you have the word nuqud. Consider them as synonyms. I have cash, I have money. Get it? Understand it like that. I have cash, I've got money. Cash can be used, money can be used, right? No hard and fast rule. Keep it easy.
Sir, I have a question from the previous lecture.
Oh, let's wait for that one. Let me finish this lecture. Fine.
Okay.
We have over here, fill in the blanks. I want someone to make a mistake. Number 5. أحب فصل طائرة خريف مطار.
خريف.
That was a mistake.
خريف.
خريف.
خريف. I love
صيف.
the...
أحب فصل
هاتف
الصيف.
أحب فصل خريف.
Okay, I asked for mistakes now. Somebody said, I love the phone season. I love the many different seasons. Kharif is autumn. I love the autumn season. Okay, let's see.
What is the word for spring? Because shita for winter and spring.
Anybody, any idea what spring might mean? Let's see.
أحب فصل ربيع.
Rabia, good job. Okay, we have...
Rabia.
Okay. Spring is Rabia. Excellent. Ra, let me write that down for the student who asked. Ra, ba, ya, ain. Rabia is spring. Now, let's do one more. Al-firash, number 2. Al-firashu musafirun kabirun kabirun. The mattress is big. How would musafir? Would musafir be good? It's traveling? You're supposed to say no. Okay, good. Moving forward. التذكرة في محفظة سكر رحلة. رحلة. The ticket is in the trip. Somebody said رحلة. Okay. Anybody else? Sugar?
محفظة.
Wallet.
Good job. The answer is محفظة.
I have to work on my vocab.
Yes.
في الحقيبة.
We don't have the word حقيبة here, by the way. But
التذكرة
it
في
would be correct.
الحقيبة.
If it was حقيبة, it would be correct.
Yeah, التذكرة في الحقيبة.
في المحفظة.
محفظة.
In the wallet. The ticket is in the wallet.
Yes. Good job. Let's do one more and stop. Okay.
Okay.
الدفتر على الصف قطار طاولة. قطار
طويل.
الصف
طاولة.
على التعبيلة.
طاولة.
بريد القطار. Okay, طاولة. The notebook is on the table. Okay, good job, all of you. Perfect. Work on your vocabs. Go through the chapter. Piece of cake.
Sir,
Yes.
I have asked a question.
Go ahead. You wanted to ask a question from the
sir.
previous chapter, right?
In the previous lecture, we have made nationalities from the country's name, like Urdan, Urdaniyun.
No,
But
Urdun,
here-
Urduniyun.
Urduniyun. Sir, but in the workbook, there are some countries' names like Almania, Hollanda. How
Let me
we
go
can
through
make
them real quick.
nationalities?
Let me tell you, since you asked, students who are getting late, they can leave the class. You're not stuck. The class is over. The class for chapter number 3 is over. So the students who wish to leave, I understand that it's late in some of the countries, students can leave. The other students who are free can stay. Okay, let's do this exercise. We have Lebanon. Lebanon is Lebanon. Pakistan. Any idea what Pakistan means?
Pakistaniyun.
Yes,
Pakistan. Pakistan.
It's me
Okay.
from Pakistan.
Okay. Qatar. Qatar is
Qatari.
Qatariyun.
So this is Lubnaniyun. This is Pakistaniyun. Oh, I'm sorry. This is Fatima. So Ana Fatima
Pakistaniya.
Pakistaniya. Good.
Yeah.
Ana Rashidun min Qatar. What's the answer?
Qatariyun.
Qatariyun. Almania. Almania is Germany.
ألمانية.
Okay. Why Almaniyatun and why not Almaniyun? Because
It's
Layla is Layla.
Layla is
Layla.
feminine. It's a woman. Good. Ana Maryam min Hollanda. Holland. So
هولندية.
أنا هولندية.
هولندية.
جمال من تونس.
تونسية.
تونسي.
Sir, in the fourth sentence, if the word is Ana Muhammadun min Almania, how we can say the nationality?
What do you mean?
If the fourth sentence is Ana Muhammadun min Almania, so the answer is Ana. How?
ألماني.
You see the shadda on top
Almaniyun.
of yeah over here and you don't see it here? That's the difference. Almaniya, Almaniya.
No. Okay.
Sir, if it's a female, we
Thank you, sir.
place huwa before the nationality, right?
Mhm.
Huwa.
هو
And
ألماني.
it's a female.
هو هولندي. هو بريطاني.
Huwa is in case of female only. We
Who-
don't
who-
place huwa when it's a male.
When it's a male, we say هو. When it's a female, we say هي.
Okay. No,
Mhm.
over here you pretend Ana Maryamu min Holandatun. Ana huwa.
Where's oh
You've
you mean
written-
who you're talking about this huwa?
five.
This is part of the
Yeah.
word. Holanda
Okay.
is yeah. It's
Okay,
like
okay, sorry, I'm separating it.
Mhm.
I'm reading
Yeah.
it wrong, right? Sorry.
Good. Okay. There's a mistake here, by the way. Let's see who understood the just a second. Which one was it? There was a mistake in one of the examples here. There was a mistake from the textbook. Oh yeah, this one, number 2. Let's see who has the correct answer here. Number 2. صديقي من روسي.
روسية.
Which one? First one, second one.
Second one.
روسية.
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 Second one.
Second one.
First one.
First one, sir.
Okay, for the people who are saying Rusi, this one, they're wrong. For the people who are saying
No,
Rusi,
wait.
for the second one, they're wrong as well.
روسية
Both of the
is
answers
Sir,
are
min,
wrong.
min, la min.
Because they're both
Uh,
nationalities.
Siddiqui
Stop,
Rusiyun.
That is not the name of
Min is the
country.
Both
mistake. Ana
of the-
Sadiqi Rusi.
Let me speak. Both of the answers are
Siddiqui
wrong.
Rusiyun.
Russia.
Excellent.
why?
Somebody said Rusia. Good, that's the answer.
Yes,
Rusia.
it's me, Burju.
Why?
Oh, good job, Burju.
why?
صديقي من
How, sir?
Rusia.
How?
How, sir? Because Rusia is the country's name. This is a mistake by the a glitch, you can say, by the textbook. Rusiyun is Russian. Rusiya is Russian for feminine. You can't say my friend
Yes.
is from Russian. Get it? You can't say my friend is from Pakistani, for example. You would say Pakistan, right?
Okay.
My friend is from, let's say, Canada. You can't say my friend is from Canadian.
Sir, you mean Russia as a nationality?
No, I don't say. I said
So
Russia is the
that's
country's name. Rusiyun, Rusiya is the nationality.
no Russia with a Thai marbuta is it a nationality?
Isn't a nationality.
Russian. Yeah.
Rusiya with an alif at the end. Rusiya.
Okay.
Okay. I guess we're done here. You want to try one or two examples from here? Let's stop. طيب. Number 5. Al-musafiru.
متعب.
Good job. Good. هذا كرسي بيت.
قديم.
Imagine هذا كرسي صديقنا, friend.
قديم sir.
A chair as a
قديم.
friend. Okay. قديم, good. This chair is old. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Jazakallah khairan to all of the dear students. We can stop here. I don't think we have anything else to do. In the next class, we're going to be doing chapter number 4.
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, go ahead, please.
Sir, what about Urdu?
What?
أتكلم لغة الأردو؟
أتكلم اللغة الأردية. Why Urduya? Because the language Urdu, you would make it into feminine in gender. Because the word lugha is feminine gender. So أتكلم اللغة الأردية.
All right, sir.
Quick tongue twister, but yes, Urduya. Any other questions?
Yeah.
شكرا.
Actually, I'm curious about where are you from?
Oh.
Where do you live?
Any question from the textbook, please?
Yeah, actually, I asked this for class after Ramadan.
Oh, text me, directly text me. We can discuss that.
Okay.
Okay. Any other question based on textbook? I think so. We can stop.
Sorry, Anasiniyun. What does it mean?
Ana what?
Anasiniyun.
Sin is China. Siniyun would be Chinese.
Okay.
صينية.
What is Yabaniyun, by the way? Anybody?
Japan.
Japanese.
Japan.
Yes, Japanese. Good job. We still have people joining the group, by the way. Okay. Okay. Jazakallahu khairan to all of the students. I think
إلى اللقاء يا سيدي. شكرا
إلى
بزاف.
اللقاء. مع
شكرا.
السلامة.
مع السلامة.
شروز يما.
مع السلامة.
السلام عليكم.
رافقتك السلامة يا سيدي.
السلام.
الله يطول في عمرك. بارك الله فيك.
آمين يا رب.